checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to be Sakura's job, but...
Oh.
Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school.
What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto?
Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has.
Bathrooms. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right?
Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school.
All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But this is the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it.
Yeah, Allie's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this.
Right.
Rah rah, go team. No, I'm not. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Pep
Rah,
talk.
rah, sis boom bah, kick him in the ribs and something.
Rah rah, ooh rah rah. Huh?
Rah, rah, ooh la la.
Mm-hmm.
Watch
Lady
out that
Gaga.
romance.
By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no, strange is a massive understatement.
Every room on the 5th floor is strange.
Shut up, Makoto. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
Dreadful.
Shit was straight out of Corpse Party.
What the hell are you talking about?
The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell, concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. Wow,
Bunch
Sherlock.
of people were killed in there?
Stop. Seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh?
You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident that is said to have happened 1 year ago.
The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Wow, imagine having a mass killing at a school and it being considered newsworthy for more than a week. Wah, 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 wah. I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful.
Not just awful, super awfully awful.
You're right. It's beyond awful. It's something awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Let's not talk about this any further, because this belongs to the class trial.
Hey,
Yeah. My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access.
The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Raw.
Raw chicken, just like you want.
Oh my god, yes! Or the rawest wrestling you ever seen. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature. The final boss, or tyrant, or...
Bitch, did you just bring up Resident Evil?
Yeah.
We're not in a horror game, though. This is a visual novel. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brain cells can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right. No, how I said it is right too.
Oh my god!
Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
So now what do we do?
Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
Oh my god.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger.
Then
Where
you
do you
can
work
escape.
out? The library.
So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity.
Huh?
well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student.
More unlucky than lucky these days, which is canonically how my luck works in side material, but...
So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is?
Now that you mention it, she's never told us.
Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity?
Yeah, it's possible.
Hmm.
We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary
You
suspicion.
just did.
So, Kyoko, it's time you told us.
I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember.
What?
I have no memory of what I am.
You have no memory? You mean...
Amnesia? Good game.
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Edgelord?
Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage any further in suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room.
Bruh.
But if she gives you her room key...
She can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy, and all she has to do is tell us about herself.
Just hold on. A threat like that...
That's fine.
Fine. I understand.
Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation.
Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because.
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory.
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things?
You know, I get what you're driving at, Kyoko, but on the balance, I think that's a pretty fair thing to say.
Yeah. Perhaps I've said too much.
Kyoko then turned her back on us, and without a word, began to walk away.
She did that thing she do.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you.
Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
But
I think you went too far taking a room key like that.
For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, your heart beating, it grates on me. Me too, man.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but...
Pretty harsh coming from
What's
Hagakure.
Kyoko going to do now? Plus the situation. Kyoko, without you here, these two are just going to do their erotic roleplay right in front of us, and it's going to be insufferable. We need you to make them stop.
I will say, there's something very abhorrent about people wearing ahegao clothing in public, but, like, perhaps even worse, just, like, wearing an ahegao face on your face, as Toko does in public.
Yeah, no, she's just embodying that life in real life.
She's just
in this
embodying the ahegao
Yeah.
aesthetic,
game. Yeah.
and we can all dislike her for that.
Yeah, I think that's, like,
Just like before.
universally hated.
Yes.
Toko and Byakuya are basically just Mario, Bowser, and Peach right now. Have I ever explained to you my theory that Mario, Bowser, and Peach have been engaged in a decades-long cuckoldry fantasy played out in front of the entire Mushroom Kingdom?
That makes a lot of sense.
It's basically just what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You don't even need to explain further. It makes
It's just
perfect
No
sense.
different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
I mean, you could... Yeah! You could knock out Byakuya and take
Just
the key.
punch him.
Like,
Sorry,
Whoa!
I'm an even wimpier twink.
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
cause I mean,
cause look! I like the idea of Monokuma announcing when he has been discovered by simply going, "Nyeh!"
It's you! How long have you been standing there?
I'm very, very, very.
Do you want me to take this one?
Angry!
Oh, no, you nailed it, dude.
Thank you. Angry at what?
At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst.
What?
My precious! They stole it!
You're precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies.
Don't touch him. He angry.
No talking. But what the heck is your precious?
Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
Wow. Rude.
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
so
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko.
Huh?
Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma?
Did Kyoko really steal something from... Kyoko really steals? No dignity.
No dignity.
But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
Ding dong, bing bong. It's bedtime.
Bing gong ding.
Nap time.
Nap time. Time to go down for a nap.
Soon the doors to the dining. Okay then.
That bug's bite.
Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko.
However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel there's something in the air.
Gee, I wonder whose fault that is.
I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around. not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Okay, motherfucker.
Bye, Birch. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko.
What have you got?
A knife!
No!
Nothing the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer.
Wow.
Yeah, alright.
I'm basic. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay?
Maybe go
Take it into
find
the
her.
room. What's she gonna
like,
do? I guess I'll just have to invite her to my room.
she can't sleep in other
Something
people's
I
rooms,
can.
though. She could just sit and hang out, though, probably.
Bing bong.
Oh.
As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important,
Can we just talk about how that line was essentially realize?
oh yeah, no, I realized that. Did I hear the doorbell?
Who can it be now?
Oh, man. Legendary. It's a good fucking song, my man.
Kyoko?
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you
Oh
there.
boy!
See you there.
Wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but this sounds really hot. I can't just not go.
Public bath is calling. God, man, damn. Yes?
Okay, you can stop gently caressing the Kyoko now.
Boob.
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point.
It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right.
So I was right. What did you steal?
So,
I stole this.
A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth, at least until this game got really popular, and this definitely became merch that a lot of people made and thought. Where'd you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room.
What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken.
What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us.
She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you.
So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within.
She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy.
So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key.
Wow. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, the one they call
We've seen this scene 4 times today. Did you find out about this Wow, Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
My pronunciation was shit!
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous.
Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind.
A mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that.
What?
I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right.
Make such a strong statement without proof. That's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Yeah, I'm not even
Anyway.
gonna try.
Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Japanese pronunciation is just like consonant vowel, consonant
No,
vowel.
I know.
Just
but
pronounce every syllable. That's all.
Now that we've grasped it firmly, we can't let it go, can we?
Twist his dick.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Twist his dick.
Give him the old dick twist!
Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So.
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out.
This is a very Ace Attorney music.
Kaylee is no
Wait.
longer using
So you're
her
planning on
earbud.
sneaking back in again?
Hell yeah.
You can't. That's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? There's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right?
Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Huh?
Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will have proven true.
As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it.
Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail.
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules, as far as I can tell.
But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
What? Yeah, that's right. Roll came to me for scritches.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules? Or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right?
But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Yes, Queen. We know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I am rock hard.
I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could.
Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me.
Fine. I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
That's a death flag. Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered.
Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out. Right.
indeed.
Well, there's that, too.
Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
I can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
Counting on you, Makoto.
I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you.
Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. Like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was a sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No. Everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then, I got to work.
Alright, boys, let's get to
Operation
work.
Streaking.
Alright, boys, let's get to work.
Okay, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.